It's time once again for our Game of the Week, this time playoff edition.
Yeah, tonight ABC 10's Matt George breaks down the showdown between Oakmont and Dixon.
Last season, the Oakmont Vikings didn't win a game. The year before that, they only won 2. Over the last 3 seasons, the core of the team has remained intact. And this year, the Vikings finished 7-3 and will host a playoff game this Friday.
You know, this has been a 3-year process for us. We had to bring up a lot of sophomores to this varsity football team back in 22. We knew that once we had, 19 to 20 starters from the last couple of years, that in their third year playing varsity, they come into their own.
Their turnaround has been incredible, and the Vikings players know how much their success means to their community.
With everything we've gone through, getting to this moment, getting to the playoffs, it's not only a really big moment for us, it's a really big moment for the school, and to win this game on Friday would mean even more for the school and the history here.
As great as the journey has been, it no longer matters. This Friday, it's win or season over. And Oakmont head coach Jake Messina has made sure that his players understand what's at stake.
I mean, I'm not a big believer in lying to kids, and they understand kind of what this is, and they've understood that all season, right? Coming off of an 0-10 year, every game's been meaningful for them. This one obviously has added meaning, but we prepared the same.
The team trying to end their incredible season, the Dixon Rams, who also know a thing or two about growing through adversity together.
Yeah, they're extremely special. They make me proud every day. This was a group that last year we graduated a lot of seniors. We returned with only 5 starters on both sides of the ball. So this group has had to really come together and bond together through the battles of football, through being brothers, and through really working at practice, because there wasn't a lot of playoff experience. There wasn't a lot of varsity experience. I think you can kind of see as we got into league play, we picked up a couple of wins and made the playoffs. So I'm really proud of them and the work they put in this year.
The Rams and Vikings have a history, and regardless of what happens on the field, these programs have a lot of respect for one another.
We worked with Oakmont, with a couple of different people over there, and working with their FCA. So the RFCAs have connected. So learning after last year, I know that they had a rough year last year. They didn't win, I don't know if any games, but like this year, like they're going good, dude. Super proud of those guys. Those guys are super strong this year, and it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a blast to play them. It's going to be competitive, and we're going to show out to the last fight,
Lots of teams talk about their on-field advantages when we ask, but the Rams feel that their bond as a team is their biggest strength.
There's a certain brothership that I see on this team that I've actually seen throughout this organization for all my 4 years playing for it. There's a fellowship between us that I think keeps us bonded through our wins and our losses, and it keeps us strong through adversity, and I really admire that about this team.
Dixon will attempt to do something that hasn't been done before this season: overcome the ozone and defeat the Vikings on their home turf.
Yeah, first of all, our team's undefeated at home. So we have this home field advantage going right now. We got students coming out in our ozone. We got the band. We moved them closer to the ozone. So we got a lot of music being played. We got the whole cheerleading squad out there. It's just a different feel around here.